Hi guys, how are you? So, I think my makeup took me too long today. But I am here, ready. Let's get into this thing. How are you guys? How do you do? I hope you're well. So today we're doing something totally different. Today we're doing different things. How are you guys? It is a beautiful day, I would say, because it's not raining and it's not snowing. But it is still very cold. How have you guys been? So I'll just be looking at my questions, or I'll be looking for my questions before you guys come in. And I'm having coffee because I just woke up. I had night shift. I had a night shift and I slept a little bit so that I can be fresh for you guys right now. So before you come in, let me look for my questions. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to my live stream. So I'm just looking for my questions before you guys come in. Please like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel as you come in. So how have you guys been? Hi guys. So I want us to go just straight into the questions, and then the people who will come in, who will join us, will just join us and we can continue together. So let me know first, how are you? How is your Monday? I know how Mondays are, so how is your Monday? So I have night shifts right now. So with the night shifts, I'm sleeping during the day and then working at night. So guys, let me just continue now, and I will start with the normal questions, the questions that help you introduce yourself, because I realize that I have been online for so long. I have had a YouTube channel for 2 years now, but I still haven't done a get to know me tag, which is unacceptable, because a lot of people will always have questions, and they will always ask me something on the comments below videos, or on Instagram. And I realized that I needed to do this now, so that people know a little bit about me. That is why I'm doing this right now. So I wanted you guys to be a part of that so that you say, you know what I'm talking about, you know me a little bit better, so that every time you see my videos, you know what I'm talking about. If you see me in Kenya, you know why I'm in Kenya. If you see me here in Germany, you know why that is. You know, just a little bit more about myself. So I will start with what is your full name. So my full name is Cecilia Modoni Kamau, and I took all my names from my grandmother. If you're a Kikuyu girl like myself and you're the firstborn, then you know that you're going to be called or to be named after your grandmother. And that is what happened in my case. So I'm named after my grandmother. I kind of don't like these bun. So let's see how that looks. Yeah. So I am named after my grandmother. Her name is also Cecilia Mothoni, and I'm so grateful that I got to take the name of my grandmother that had a very, very good name. So I love the name Cecilia very much, and Modoni, if you're not from Kenya, means Dhoni. It means being shy, or it means, which I'm not, or it means in-laws. In-laws. And if you're from my tribe, which is Kikuyu, then you'll know that in-laws are called Adoni. So guys, those are my names. Where do you come from? I come from Kenya, and I was born in Thika, but we shifted when I was, let me say 10. I think I was 10 when we went to Nakuru. So Thika and then to Nakuru. And then Nakuru I've lived all my life, but I say that I am from both. I'm from Thika and Nakuru. Mainly because I'm born in Thika and a lot of my family and my grandmother is in Thika, but I'm from Nakuru because that's where I have most memories from. Yeah, so what else? Where do you live currently? I live in Germany in a city called Karlsruhe. Yeah. So let's continue. Those were just the questions that everybody would ask if they want to get to know you. They will start with such questions. So now I will go to the questions that I was asked on Instagram yesterday, and I will start with the questions from Selena Nancy. Hi, Selena Nancy. Thank you so much for being here. So she asked me, how has your life changed since you started a YouTube channel? My life, I mean, okay, it's definitely different because I'm forcing myself to go out more. It has helped me to travel more because I wanted to find more content, and that is actually why I started a YouTube channel, so that it could motivate me to travel more, motivate me to do more videos. And so YouTube has changed my life in that way, that I travel more now. I do more videos. I'm outside more often. Yeah, such things. So what else, guys? What how I live YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, how it has changed me is I've also gained a lot of free friends, so YouTube friends and people who have seen my videos on YouTube, and those people end up being lifetime friends. I'm not even kidding, guys. So I've gained a lot of friends. I've been motivated to do more and to go outside more. The way I talk to people and ask questions and, let me say, interview people has also changed, because when you do it for the content, you have to research people. You have, maybe you're doing, or maybe I'm doing a book review about someone, especially there's one video I have here from Kat Kamunde. She has a very, very good poem book, a poetry book, and just being able, just having the chance to interview her, say that I had to really look at the book. I had to buy the book. I had to know her better before I could ask her such questions. So having a YouTube channel has changed me in that way. It has opened a little bit of my world in that sense, and yeah, I'm able now to talk in front of a camera better, and I've made a lot of connections when it comes to YouTube. Okay, the next question from Selena is, how do you deal with mean comments? Oh, okay, let me say, I think I'm still a small YouTuber, if I can say that. I'm not that big yet to have mean comments and so many haters on YouTube. So I haven't gotten to that. But I don't think I'm not going to give such comments so much airtime, if you guys know what I mean. So because there's always someone who will not like what you're doing, and the one thing that I can say is I've not gotten mean comments, but I've gotten thumbs down. So you post a video and you get a thumbs down immediately from someone. So it is okay, and that is why we are online, because you do not expect that you're going to be on YouTube or Instagram or any other social media platform doing videos and everybody will like your content. You cannot expect that. So it is all right. And for me, actually, I like it, because that means someone watched my videos, someone had an opinion about my videos, and that's why they are thumbing down. You know, guys, what I mean? So yeah, I do not mind at all. It doesn't bother me that much. So, the next question. What advice would you give to your 24-year-old self? I would I would tell her, don't worry, it's going to get better. That's what I would tell her. And don't worry about your skin, you'll get a hold of it. That's what I would tell her. Yeah, and one of the biggest lessons I'll give to my 24-year-old self is just to relax, chill. I think I stressed myself too much when I was 24. Just chill. All right. Can you speak Sheng? Of course. Naweza ongea Sheng, kitaka nipite hivi kwa wandao naweza. I don't know where that came from. Wandao. So wase naweza ongea Sheng. Si vile mnaniona hapa hivi na wajaribu kuongea hapa hivi sijui Kijerumani ama sijui Kizungu. Naweza ongea Sheng. Okay, next question. Would you describe yourself as introverted, extroverted, or an ambivert? I am extroverted, like I don't know how. I'm not an introvert. I've never been. Although I'm called Mothoni, which should mean shy in Kikuyu, I am not shy. Okay, so those are questions from Selena. Before I take questions from someone else, I will go to the questions that I had prepared. Some of them I got them from the internet and some from you guys. So, where did you grow up? I said that I grew up in Thika and in Nakuru. So, where do you live currently? I said that also in Germany. Who is your first best friend? Okay. I had two, if I could call them the first ones, and they were in our church, because we used to dance in church, and it was Salome and Phyllis. Saseni. So how we became best friends is we were in the same church, and we were dancing in the same dance group in church, and my mom knew about that, and she was friends with their moms. And when the other moms decided to take me to this boarding school, it was called Arutani. Hi, Arutani people. When they decided to take their daughters there, my mom was like, hey, if you're taking them there, let me go and check out that school too, so that they can all be together. That's what that was the thought behind it. So we ended up in the same class in boarding school, and when we went home for the holidays, we were in the same dancing group in church. So it was inevitable to be best friends. And I still love them very, very much. They are now moms. They both have 2 kids. Yeah, those were my first best friends. Okay. How tall are you? I am 173, I think. No? 175?
Two.
No.
190 or so.
190? No. The last time my boyfriend says I am 190.
Nein, aber 180 bist du schon.
180?
Bestimmt.
Echt?
Ich bin 1,87. Und du bist fast so groß wie ich.
Okay. So I thought the last time I tried to measure myself, I was 173, 175. So he says I must be 180.
Maybe.
Okay, so I'll tell you down below after I'm done with this live how tall I really am. Okay, dogs or cats? Dogs. My boyfriend doesn't like me saying that because he says all animals deserve love and shouldn't choose. But I kind of don't, I've never had a connection with cats. I don't know why. So I think until I have a cat, I'll understand. But until now, dogs, definitely. Which, in fact, before I met my boyfriend, I was really afraid of dogs. Like, I had a certain kind of phobia, and then we got a dog together, and I kind of learned to love dogs. Now I totally want a dog. So, funniest moment throughout high school. Fun- that is a good question. My funniest moment would be I was in a school, in a Kalenjin school in Solai, Arutani Girls, and most of the people in my school could run a marathon because they're Kalenjin, right? They could run marathon, and I remember we used to have these running sessions where they would always would run a very big circle around the school. And my funniest moment was myself and my friends. We were always the last ones. But it's because we were not trying. We were not even trying. I wish I would have tried more. But we were always the last ones running, and then the first ones, because they were so fast, they'd come back and cycle us and go before us again, like 2 or 3 times before we were done. So that was funny because we were cracking up the whole time, seeing people just running the biggest circle we could think of and then coming back and outrunning us again. Yeah, that was funny. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining. So I will continue with the questions first. You can ask your questions also below, and then after I'm done with this list, I will go to your questions if you don't mind. So what year were you born? I was born in 86. I'm old, right? I was born in 86. Are you, or have you gone to college? I have gone to college. I've gone to college in Kenya. I was in KIM. And here in Germany, I've done nursing school. So I don't know if you call that college or training here, but yeah, I've gone to college. What is your favorite drink? Ooh. Okay, if it's non-alcoholic, it's going to be definitely fresh juice. And if it is alcoholic, it's going to definitely be tequila. What is your spirit animal and why? My spirit animal. What is my spirit animal, Shads? Schwierige Frage.
Falcon oder ein Eagle oder sowas.
An eagle. I'm an eagle, he says. Okay, I'll take that. I've always thought about that question so many times, but I never came up with an answer.
Oder ein Kolibri oder so.
Okay, I'm getting all the spirit animals that I am. Okay. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? I just got a new one from my boyfriend. It's Hugo Boss, and it is really good. What is it called? The scent? Scent?
Ja,
Scent.
mit Schokolade.
Yeah, it is really good with chocolate scent. And somehow I did not know I loved that until he got me that perfume, and right now I'm wearing it every day. I'm even wearing it at home. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I really love it. So, tea or coffee? Coffee. What are your life goals? My life goals is to have at least, that is just the at least, no, let me not talk about at least, let me go maximum on this. My life goals is to be free, to have the freedom that I need in life, to do whatever I want with my day, to do whatever I want with my life, and to have a family. Yeah. So why have so much freedom when you don't have anyone to share it with, right? So definitely that. Okay, what sports do you play or have you played? Ooh, right now I'm not playing any sports, but I am trying to learn how to walk some forms with my boyfriend because he does kung fu. But other than that, I've always wanted to learn how to play tennis. That I've always wanted to do, but somehow I never get to it. Hi Selena, I see you. Hi, thank you so much for joining me. So I'll just continue with the questions and then you guys can continue asking what you want to know. Okay, what else? Have any books you read changed your life? Yes, I read one book. It was called Passion, and it was written by an author called Cecilia Ahem. And Passion really opened my eyes. Actually, it was all about a guy who is now a bodyguard or something like that, and his high school crush comes to town and she needs protection and he leaves everything and tries to protect her. But the biggest point of the book, what changed me, is how they go around the world, and in every city in the world he kind of has his own connections and he knows the place very very well, and he knows every city, every major city. He knows his way around the major cities that he takes her to, and that is how they are able to outrun the people coming after her. So it changed me in the fact that I was like, I don't want to travel anymore just to see one thing and then I'm done, or to see one museum, or go to just the tourist attraction places. It inspired me to go to cities and really know the cities a little bit more. So if you see my vlogs, you will see a lot of street vlogs. You'll see me walking in just downtown of the city. I want to have a bearing of a city when I go to it. So that helped me in that way. I have very many other books, but that one stands out right now. Okay, what is your favorite movie? I would not call it a movie, it's a series, but I've always loved 24. If you guys know 24, you know Jack Bauer 24. It was my favorite for years. I've come to love the Blacklist also. They are almost similar, but it's because I love crime and crime movies, and those two are just, I love them. I love them. They're just my favorite series. But when it comes to movie, I cannot choose. I used to love Devil Wears Prada because of all the fashion stuff in it. I also used to love. Right now, I'm loving stand-up comedies. I think I watched too many stand-up comedies in 2020, but 2021 I haven't been watching too much TV. Right now, I'm a little bit very very busy right now. But 24 and Blacklist have always been my favorite. Okay, so do you speak any languages and how well? Yeah, I speak Kikuyu, of course, my mother language. Swahili, of course, because I come from Kenya. English, because we were colonized by the British. And German, because I live in Germany right now. So I will definitely learn Spanish, French, and Chinese, Mandarin. My boyfriend is laughing at me. I will learn Mandarin. So, are you single or taken? Hey, you can hear him here. I am taken. Or am I single? I'm engaged, guys. Yeah. Okay, what else? What is your idea of your dream date? My dream date would definitely be, I've always loved just a nice restaurant where you can dress well, and with that kind of ambience in the restaurant, just, and then have a good steak and a good bottle of wine, not glass, bottle of wine, or a walk at the beach. That is also an ideal date for me. Okay, how long was your longest relationship? This one is the longest relationship I've been in, and it is now 5 years, 5.5.
In July 6.
In July is 6 years. Yeah. So how would you describe your fashion sense? it has always been, I've always loved short dresses, short, a little bit tighter dresses, but my style is changing. It is evolving, and this year I found myself, or last year I found myself changing my style a lot. And now I want to go in the more elegant sense. I just want to be a little bit more elegant, presentable. I want to concentrate. Hi, Sing. Thank you so much for being here, Sing. I want to concentrate more on being elegant and finding quality things. And yeah, so my style is evolving to elegance. Yeah, okay. What is next? What is your go-to hairstyle? So my go-to hairstyle is definitely, I'll just comb my wig like that, comb it and put it on me like that. I find it easier because I don't have to plait my hair too much. I don't have to put so much heat into my own hair. I don't want to put any chemicals my natural hair. I want it to grow naturally. And also I find like a wig will always look good because you can prepare it beforehand, you can prepare it when you're at work or something, and it will always look good. You can just pick it up and put it on you. So that is my go-to hairstyle. If I were in Kenya, of course it would be different. I would do more braids and more African hairstyles. I love them very much, or very tiny, very long braids. But in Germany it's a little bit tricky finding a hairstylist that can do braids as well. Okay, so how many siblings do you have? I have two brothers, and I also have a stepsister and a stepbrother. Okay, what is your go-to fast food order? I will always order Indian. If I'm alone, if I'm with my boyfriend, then we'll order pizza. Or Chinese, yeah. Chinese or pizza. But when I'm alone, I'll always order Indian. Okay. So what else? Do you use a PC or a Mac? A PC, but I'm looking to buy a Mac very soon. So your most memorable childhood memory. Okay.
Please go back.
Sean. It seems like my boyfriend knows me so well, and he
Better
says,
than yourself, huh?
yeah, better than myself. That would be nice. So my most memorable childhood memory would be my cousin Cess and myself. We once saw this style that we loved. I don't know if you guys also heard about this. They were in Nakuru during my time. There was this wave of fashion. It always kept coming, fashion waves in Kenya. And this wave was all the girls my age wanted a maroon jeans and a disco bag. And the disco bags, the tiny bags that you carry with a very long, what is it called, strap? So it was like a strap, but it was really, really long, and it was such a tiny bag. And we used to love that. So I think I'm the one who put this in my cousin's mind, because I was with her one Sunday and I was very obsessed with the idea of having a disco bag and maroon jeans. And then we decided we were going to ask for these things from our dads at the same time, and we gave them hell. They did not have peace until we got our disco bag and our maroon jeans. And then, because we knew that on Sundays our fathers were taking, after church, we always went to church with our mothers, and then at around 2 or 3 we would come back home, and then we'd eat something, and then either we went to her place or they came to our place, and then one of the parents would take us swimming in Sunday afternoons. It was a tradition when we were kids. So going swimming with my cousin every Sunday would make sure that we wear our maroon jeans and our disco bag every Sunday. Of course, we couldn't wear it to church, but after church we wore our maroon jeans, definitely. Okay, next question. These questions are so funny. Next one. What are your morning and evening routines? Okay, my morning routine is actually not that complicated because most of the times I'm working night shifts. I love working night shifts, so I'm always working at night when I am working, which is just 15 to 18 days a month. But when I'm working, then in the morning I'll just wake up and then I'll have a cup of hot water and I will listen to either a TED talk or a video from alax.com, just something inspiring to start the day, or I'll just listen to music if I don't want to listen to all that. And then I will prepare my patient and then I'll hand her over to the next person coming for the shift, and then I'm coming back home and then I'll pass by either the bakery and get something for breakfast or from the supermarket and get things to eat that day. That is my morning routine. My evening routine, if I'm working, I am at work. But at work, I can also put like a mask on and such things. So my evening routine is easy. That is when I'm working. When I'm at home, my morning routine is I want to have breakfast with my boyfriend in the morning, and then I will maybe take a shower if I don't plan on cleaning the house that day, and then I will do my face thingies or do my makeup if I want to do a video that day. And then yeah, that is the morning. Evening, if I have time, I'll take a bath. If I don't have time, I'll just do my skinny thingies and take a shower and cream myself, and yeah, have dinner or have a glass of wine and watch something good on TV. I hope that's the answer you're looking for. Okay, so do you have any bad habits? Do you have any?
No.
No. Not now. I used to, but I've really evolved. I'm getting better. Oda? I have to keep confirming my answers with him. Let me have a sip of my coffee. So, guys, what are you saying? Let me see what you're saying before we continue. Huh?
Ist das Interrogation oder?
From dir?
Ja, nee, ist das ein Verhör jetzt oder was von denn? Bist du bei der Polizei?
Ja, genau. Es ist ein Get to Know Me Tag. So, guys, give me 1 minute. I have to take something here. Get to Know Me Tag. Ich frage, was Sie wissen wollen über dich, um dich besser kennenzulernen.
Um dich zu stalken.
Ja. So in die Richtung. Aber man weiß, was für Antworten. Oh. Ich dachte, du gehst mit wieder raus.
Ja, ich trinke Tee, dann gehe ich. Ich will einen Tee trinken.
Ach so. Passt, oder? Vom 10 Minuten aufgestanden. Wir haben 15:40 Uhr.
Ja.
So, guys, let us continue with these questions. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. Whoa. One thing about me that you wouldn't know. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. I have no idea. That I plan on living on a beach someday? Maybe. Maybe you don't know that. So, what is your favorite Netflix show? Blacklist and 24. But right now I'm loving Archer a lot. It's very, very funny. That's what my boyfriend, obviously, my boyfriend showed me that show and I love it right now very, very much. Okay. Show us your songs tab on Spotify. I don't have Spotify right now. I used to have it and then I realized that because I have a MP3 player that I don't really need Spotify right now. Describe your eye color. I used to say black, but my boyfriend told me it's brown, so I think it changes sometime. So, describe your first crush. I'd rather not. What theme parks have you been to? Theme parks. I've been to a theme park in Gardaland in Italy, and it was really good. I don't think I've been to any other theme park. I'm not sure. I can't remember any other theme park I've been to. Mm-mm.
Ja, wir müssen nach Europapark, müssen wir gehen. Es ist hier 1 Stunde.
Ja, sagen wir immer, gehen wir nicht.
Kannst du
Das
sagen,
muss man machen.
es gibt einen Schulen, wo du noch hin willst hier. Heißt Europapark.
Here in my city, there is one that is very, very cool, and we always plan on going there, but every summer something comes up and we don't go. But it's called Europa Park. If you Google it, you'll find it. You'll find out. It's really big and it's a lot of fun, but I haven't been there yet.
Das ist aber nicht unsere Stadt, gell? 1 Stunde.
Ja, aber es ist näher davon zu uns als
Eine
viele
Stunde.
Städte.
1 Stunde.
Ja.
Bewusst.
Yeah, it's 1 hour away from us. So, who would you be in the Hunger Games? I don't know. What is a Hunger Game?
Es ist Filme, wo ich auch nicht gesehen habe.
I haven't seen that film at all. Hunger Games. Okay. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? That's a good one. I used to love vanilla and strawberry, but right now I love everything that has to do with fruits, like watermelon, like banana, like mango, and then I'll take a strawberry if I have to, or vanilla if I have to, but it is definitely mango flavor. What I can't stand is chocolate. I cannot stand chocolate ice cream. But everything else that has to do with fruits in it, or fruity ice cream, definitely. Okay, next question. Thank you guys for coming in. Hit that like button when you come in, and let us continue with these questions. It's a get to know me tag. Okay. What was your dream job as a kid? I always wanted to work in an airline. I wanted to be an air hostess or at the bank. And the reason is actually very, very simple. I just wanted to wear short skirts and have my nails done. That was my motivation from me. Because as a kid, when I was in primary school, our school in Nakuru did not allow us to have long hair. I was supposed to be shaved in school. So I grew up looking like a boy in a way, because I had a pretty face, but my head was always shaven. And I don't know, and I kind of felt like I was supposed to wear long dresses, because I was always in church and dancing in church. You couldn't wear short dresses. So my dream job when I grew up, and I'll be independent and I'll have a beautiful place for myself, I would work in a bank or I'll be an air hostess. That was my dream. And then I came to realize I don't want any of that anymore. But I worked in the bank for some time. So I think that is a dream come true for me. I really loved it working there. And I made my nails immediately after I came from the interview and they told me I have the job. Okay. What is your coffee order? I'll always take a cappuccino or a latte macchiato. Okay. What is your favorite sports team? I don't have a favorite sports team. I would be lying if I said I had one. I don't have any. I don't like sports like that. I've come now to love a lot with martial arts, because my boyfriend tells me a lot about it, and now I have a little bit more info. So I've come to know more about that, as I thought I would. But when it comes to other sports or sports team, I'm not attracted to any team like that. Yeah. So have you moved from home? Where to, and how was your experience? Yes, I've moved from home. I am in Germany. And where to? Germany? What was your experience? So in the beginning, it was very hard, because I think my expectations were too high, and the people that came before me kind of painted the picture of moving to Germany in a totally different light. And Germany has made me better in a lot of ways, but in the beginning it was a major culture shock for me, major. But now I've gotten used to it and I know my way around, so it helps. Okay, Have you ever failed at anything, and what did you learn? Definitely. I've failed in something and I've learned. And it was starting my first business, and it was called Sesta Fashion. I learned a lot because I failed in it. It is because I learned that you cannot just trust people with your business. You cannot let other people make decisions for your business. It doesn't matter where or how it is. You have to take it head on. You have to do it yourself. Okay. How many countries have you traveled to? Since until last year, I counted 10 or 11. I'm not sure. 10 or 11. Okay. Who is your celebrity crush? Right now, no, but when I was a teenager, it was Colin Farrell. Do you have any pets? Show them to us. I used to have a pet. Rocky was his name, but we lost him last year, so we don't have a pet right now. But definitely in the future we'll get more. We'll get dogs and cats and goats, if you can call goats pets, and goldfish and monkeys and birds.
Definitely monkeys.
Definitely monkeys, as you can hear. So we're getting monkeys. Okay. What else? So I cannot show you the pets. Okay. What are your pet peeves? My pet peeves. I hate when people what is it called? Now I'm thinking in German. I hate when people spit on the street. I hate that I could die. And I hate when people are dishonest. When people are trying to, to be dishonest with you and you can see through, right through them. I hate that. That is one of my pet peeves. What else? What else? Yeah, lying and definitely spitting on the street. Tell us about your family members. They are fun like me. They're tall and fun like me, and that's all I'll tell you about my family. Do you have any weird quirks? I don't know. All of a sudden I could start dancing, or sometimes when I'm really sleepy, I would act like a 10-year-old. I've heard. I don't know. But that is my weird quirk. What is your favorite color? It's definitely white and blush. Blush not being pink, but blush. You know blush. So I think I have 3: white, blush, and purple. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 2 brothers and a stepsister. I already said that. A stepsister and a stepbrother. Am I repeating the questions? No, okay. Do you know your personality type? I don't know. I'm fun and easy. I'm fun and relaxed. I would say about myself. What is my personality type, Chat? Maybe you can describe me better.
Beautiful.
I'm beautiful, he says. Okay, I'll take that as a personality type. Have you been to any concerts or festivals? Which were the most memorable? Yeah, definitely. I love concerts. Jesus. I think 2020 did a number on us that we could not go to any concert or any festivals. So when it comes to festivals, I want to go to the most famous festivals in the world, like the Burning Man or the Venice Festival or the Flying Lamp in Thailand. There are a lot of festivals. I have been to the La Tomatina Festival in Spain. That was a lot of fun. Where people fight with tomatoes. That was good. As far as concerts, I've been to Nicki Minaj concert more than thrice, I think. I've been to a Beyonce concert in Paris. I've been to a Rihanna concert here in Germany. My first concert was from Avril Lavigne, which was also a lot of fun. I've been to a Jason Derulo concert. Yeah, and all of those were really good. But I think the most memorable for me was the Beyonce concert in Paris, because I thought I was going to the Beyonce concert and then Nicki Minaj showed up. what a surprise, right? It was so good because for fans of Nicki Minaj, it was the first time that she had a collaboration with Beyonce, and that was a big deal for her. So I don't know, it was good. I had a lot of fun on that concert. Okay, what are your favorite values in friends? Honesty, that's actually my favorite value. Just tell me how you feel, tell me what you want to do. If you were supposed to meet and you don't feel like meeting, don't give me some bullshit answer or excuse. Don't tell me you're sick or something. That is just say I don't feel like. That is my value in friends. Only that. I can always deal with honesty. Okay, what is one thing you wish people knew about you? That I'm very open-minded. You can tell me anything. You shouldn't feel the need to hide anything. Like nothing is too big for me. Maybe I'll be like, really, but I'll take it in very fast. So I wish people knew that about me and didn't dance around facts. Genau. What social media are you addicted to? YouTube. How do you get along with your family members? Very well. We love each other very, very much. What is the biggest struggle you overcame? Moving to a new country with no friends and no family members, and not being able to speak the language the way that would, not being able to speak the language well. That was a big struggle for me. And also going through loss, losing people you love. I lost my mom, I lost my dog last year. Those were very difficult times for me. So yeah, that was a struggle that I think I overcame, but I don't think you ever get over people that you love. Okay, who is your role model? Whew. When I was a kid, it was my grandmother, because she was the kind of woman I wanted to be. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to have my own career. I wanted to have my kids. I wanted to be able to take care of myself. And then I grew up, and she's still my role model in a way. But right now, my role models are actually everybody that just decides to do whatever they want. It doesn't matter if it's the norm, if it's what society expects from you. If anything does not serve you as a person, I am inspired by people who just take their own lives into their own hands. Yeah. But it was definitely my grandmothers. Actually, I have 3 grandmothers, and they're all very strong women. Okay. What is your star sign? Do you relate to it? I'm a Sag. Sagittarius, and yeah, I relate to it. What time is your bedtime? It depends. I'm actually one that sleeps very late, maybe at 3 or 4. No, definitely between 12 and 2. I don't sleep earlier than that, and that because I work a lot of night shifts, so I'm always having trouble when I'm not working to just sleep at night. And yeah, so my bedtime is actually always very late. Who is the biggest park rat you know? You mean that one person that can only walk in parks? Nah, I don't know anybody right now. No. So what does the last text message you received say? Oh, so I'm using my phone here. I cannot check right now, but let me think. It was if it is we're talking about a text message, not WhatsApp. It was definitely a confirmation number from an app I'm trying to get into. So this app had to, of course, confirm if I'm real, and they sent me a confirmation number. That is the last text I got. Okay. Have you ever written a blog post? What was it about? I've never written a blog post. No. But in the future, I think I will. I'm not sure. I've always wanted to start a blog, but I know that my language right now is not as good as it should be. That means that Hi, Sing. How are you? So that means that I think it would be a lot of stress if I started a blog right now. Writing, no. I'll definitely write books, a book or books in the future, but a blog is so much stress. I don't know if I could do that. Or if I could do that, but I don't want to. So do you save birthday cards and other greeting cards? Yes. I have all the birthday cards and greeting cards I've ever gotten, especially in Germany. I keep them all. What is the best Harry Potter movie? I don't know. I have no idea, guys. I've always planned on watching Harry Potter, well, but I haven't really. I don't know. I never get to it. What is your favorite family tradition? When is it celebrated? It's definitely Christmas because the whole family is together. And sometimes in Easter we also meet, but it's definitely Christmas. But I'm saying it's Christmas, but I haven't been home for Christmas in 10 years. So I can't call it my favorite right now. Although I would really love to be there on Christmas again. Okay. So, these are a lot of questions, guys. The next one. What is your favorite TV show quote? Quote. It's definitely from Jack Bauer. And he says, I have a lot of them from stand-up comedy, but when it comes for a TV show, my favorite quote is, make decisions you can live with, from Jack Bauer.
What it takes to make good people.
So, next one. What TV show are you currently watching? Archer. I've not watched Archer the last 3 or 4 days. I think this whole new year I haven't watched TV at all.
Just like the word Gypsy Woman said.
But I am I'm watching Archer at the moment. Every moment I get, I'm watching Archer. Do you remember your first email address? Yes, I still have it. Was it embarrassing? No. I did sescam at yahoo.com because I was Ses and my family name is Kamau, so sescam. I still have it. I love the email address. What was your first email address?
Meine? Immer noch Nico Jones.
Ah, nice. From the beginning.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you're also not embarrassed by it. I'm sorry, guys. It's cold in Germany. So, the next one. When was the last time you told someone you loved them? Yesterday.
I love you.
I love you.
Ich spiele.
Okay. Bringst du was zu essen mit oder soll ich was kommen?
Du sollst was kommen.
Okay. So guys, let us get to the next one. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining. The next question. When was the last time you told somebody you love them? I said yesterday. I just told him right now, I love you, baby. When was the last time you embarrassed yourself? Something you should know about me, I don't get embarrassed a lot. There are some emotions I don't let in, and I don't, there's some emotions I don't give room for, and that is embarrassment and jealousy. Those are just some weird emotions to live with. So I don't know. I'm not embarrassed much. If you could only do one last thing, what would it be? I would travel the world with my boyfriend. When was the last time? No, I already said that. Tell us a thing you've done to help someone else. I do that a lot. I pay people's rent. I help people with school fees for their kids. I help people a lot. But this year I'm not helping anybody. Not in that way. But I will definitely do more charity work, but not because people asked me. I'll help people who are homeless, or I want to start a foundation in Kenya for orphans. And I'll definitely do that this year. I'm not waiting again. So where we'll just be visiting orphans, and not in orphan homes where they have a big house and food and everything. No, I'm visiting orphans for in their own, ghetto home, or in their, that's where I want to visit them, take them shopping, help them maybe clean up their place a little bit, and maybe uniform or something like that, because these things are not much. Sometimes you only need like 100 euros to change someone's life drastically. Instead of just drinking my weekend away in Nairobi, I want to do more of charity work like that. Okay. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Definitely in Kenya. Definitely in Kenya. Last time. Definitely in Kenya. Okay, guys. Next question.
Gibt's noch einen Kuss?
Das ist kein Thema. Oh man. Mwah. Ciao. So, oh nee. Ich brauche hell. Danke. Okay, next question, guys. I have a lot of questions here. So let me first see what you guys are saying. Okay, guys, so let us continue. So the next question is, okay, if you could live in a city or in the country, where would you choose? I would definitely live in the country. Before I came to Germany, I used to think that I wanted to live in a big city. In a big city where I would have a lot of opportunities. I would go to a dancing school, or I would go shopping. I would meet friends for cocktails, and that is why that is not why, but we live right now in a city, and I thought that it was going to, I don't know, I think I've grown old. I don't want to live in the city anymore. I want to live in the country with my family, where we have a lot of space for our dogs and our animals, and to run around, and for garden. So I think I definitely want to live in the country. What would be the first thing you do after going home from work or school? I will take a shower and sit on the sofa and hear something nice, or watch something nice, or definitely eat something. If I come from work, I'm always hungry after work. Okay, what is the first thing you think of when you hear the word crust, bread? What was the last thing you ate? What did I eat last? I ate a croissant in the morning. I went to the supermarket and I got a croissant for myself. Okay, what is on your bucket list? Travel the world and look for adventure. I have a lot of things on my bucket list. This is a very good question. I have 100 things, but I think I've already done like 15 or 20. So yeah. Yeah, guys, I think that was it. So let me see if there's any other new questions that I haven't looked at, and then we can end the live. I will end it at in around 30 minutes. So, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is to grow old poor. I don't want to be one of those people that you grow old and you can't even afford your basic needs. That would be like, whew, I'm so afraid of that. Very, very much afraid of that. What is your favorite family vacation? On a beach somewhere nice, and or maybe a nice resort where there's sun and sand and cocktails. What would you change about yourself if you could? I would change the fact that I put myself in other people's shoes too much. Like, I'm always like excusing other people for their behavior, trying to understand them without them really talking about anything, or trying to understand them without really them explaining themselves. So that is one of the things I really don't like about myself, but I'm changing this year. I'm not excusing anybody, I'm not apologizing for anybody. If you are grown up, you should do that yourself. Okay. What really makes you angry? When people lie to me or try to be fishy with me, it makes me really angry. What motivates you to work hard? The fear of growing old rich, growing old poor. That motivates me to work hard. Also, I have the kind of lifestyle I want. I will never attain it if I don't work hard. What is your favorite thing about your career? It is how would I say, it's noble. I'm a nurse, it's noble. That means I'm able to help people, even if I would not get paid, I would be able to help people. Even if I did not do it for the money, I could still help people. So I love that about my job. And the current situation, I love that my job is easy at the moment. Yeah, it's really easy at the moment. Okay. What is your biggest complaint about your job? I don't have any complaint about my job. I love my job very much. What is your proudest accomplishment? That I was able to make that dream come true of living in another country and traveling the world. I haven't been to so many countries that like most people have, but the fact that I am able to do that now and I can do that now, it is an accomplishment for me. Because anytime I just wanted to pack my bags and go to another country, I could, and that I'm really proud of and very grateful to God for. What is your favorite book to read? Any book that is crime or comedy or a traveling book. I have a lot of them here right now. I don't know where they are, but I bought a lot of traveling books this year, so they're going to be my favorite ones. What makes you laugh the most? My boyfriend makes me laugh a lot. If you meet him, you'd not think that he's that funny, but he's so funny. Maybe I'm just in love, but he's so funny. And I love stand-up comedies. If you know me, I'll always try to introduce a stand-up comedy to you. And my favorite ones are from Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle. But there are a lot of great ones right now on Netflix. Okay? What was the last movie you went to? What did you think? Oh my God, it has been long since I went to the movie theater. First of all, because 2020 happened. But before that, I think the last one I went to was, do I remember? It. It's called It. And it is from a clown that kidnaps kids. Yeah. I watched that with my boyfriend. He loves it. I think that was the last one. Whoa, that's a long time ago. It came out a very long time ago. So the moment they open up again, I'm going to the movies. Thank you for reminding me that. Okay, the next one. Oh, the second part of the question was, what did you think? Scary. The movie is scary. Next time I'll not be talked into watching it. I didn't like it that much. I mean, I think it is well done, or it is from the book It. I think it has been it's been really well filmed, but it wasn't my favorite thing. What did you want to be when you were small? I think I said that I wanted to be an air hostess or a bank attendant. What does your child want when she grows up? I don't have children yet. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? Travel. I could travel the whole day. And there are movies that that show rich people doing this. Yeah, they they have breakfast in Paris and lunch in London and dinner in Los Angeles because of the time difference. And I find it so much fun. So if I could do that for one day, like go to different cities because I have my own jet or something, that would be great. Don't blame me for dreaming big. What is your favorite game or sport to watch and play? Tennis. I would love to know how to play tennis. I love watching people play tennis, so tennis it is. Would you rather ride a bike, ride a horse, or drive a car? Ride a horse. Because I want to learn how to do that. I have a lot I want to learn to do. My God, what would you sing at karaoke night? It would definitely be from Pink. So what? I am a rock star. I got my rock moves. You see, I don't even know the words anymore, but that is my karaoke song. What two radio stations do you listen to in the car the most? I'll just say the two radio stations I listen to the most are Kenyan, and that is Kiss 100 and Classic FM with Maina Kageni, and Kiss FM Kamene Goro. So yeah. Which would you rather do? Wash dishes, mow the lawn, clean the bathroom, or vacuum the house? Clean the bathroom. I'd rather clean the bathroom than wash dishes or lawn the lawn or vacuum the house. I don't know why. If you could hire someone to help you, would it be with cleaning, cooking, or yard work? It would be cleaning. I'm not a fan of cleaning at all. I don't like cleaning. So I want to have a lot of money so that people can clean for me. If you could only eat, because I love cooking and I don't mind any other work. I don't even mind going to the garden, but I don't want to clean. I don't like it. I just do it because I have to. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? It would definitely be a good steak, a good green salad, and a good potato or potatoes, and a glass of wine. That is my favorite meal. I could eat that every day. Who is your favorite author? I would say Cecilia Ahern. Not because she's called Cecilia like me, but I love her book Passion. Have you ever had a nickname? What is it? Cess is my nickname. Now, because of my YouTube name, Bucket List Cess. Do you like or dislike surprises? Why or why not? I love surprises. I've never been... I love surprises so much that I expected everybody else that I love to love surprises. But I noticed very fast that not everybody loves surprises like me. Hi Alex, hey, thank you so much. I'm so glad to see you here. Please stay with me. I'm answering your questions on a get to know me tag, so you guys know me a little bit more. So if you have any questions you want to know, anything you want to know about me, just ask below and I'll answer it. Okay, so I'll continue with the questions here. I have a lot of them, and yeah, and then you guys can ask what you have. I'm so happy to see you. So happy. Thank you so much. So I'm trying to get into 4,000 hours of watch time on YouTube so that I can get monetized. So if I want to do that, I'll have to go live every day. Any moment I can come to Berlin. I just wanted to see how it goes until the 10th of January. If they open up some stuff, because I don't want to come to Berlin and then the shops are closed and I cannot go out for drinks. That would be boring in Berlin. Berlin is a lot of fun. So once they open up the shops and restaurants and clubs, I'm definitely coming to Berlin. So I'll let you know in advance so that we can go around Berlin together if you want. Okay, so ask any questions you have below, I will answer it. So let me continue with these ones. In the evening, would you rather play a game, visit a relative, watch a movie, or read? Right now in the evenings I'm reading because I want this year to be different. I've ordered a lot of travel books, and I will do reviews of the books. Yeah, you'll be waiting. I cannot wait to Alex. I can't wait to come to Berlin. I miss it so much. I think I was there 2 years ago. That was the last time I was in Berlin, and I want to come to Berlin, go to the TV tower. I love the TV tower so much. I definitely have to go to the TV tower. Okay. So what was I saying? Right now I'm reading, but normally in the evenings I'm watching a movie or a series or a stand-up comedy normally. Okay. Would you rather vacation in Hawaii or Alaska, and why? Hawaii definitely, because it's warm and it is there's sand and sun and cocktails and beautiful people and a lot of colors and a lot of plants and a lot of flowers. Hawaii it is. I should tag you along, definitely. You can come over, start packing. Okay. Would you rather win the lottery or work at the perfect job, and why? I wouldn't mind winning a lottery. Who would mind that? I am one of the people who would know how to use the lottery money well. Huh? All those people that win the lottery and then they spend it on girls and clubs, and then in 2 months they're broke. That would not be me. I would use my money so well nobody would ever know that I won a lottery. I'll just be using pole slowly. So win a lottery, I would win a lottery, but then I'll continue working like nothing happened. That is me. Okay, what else? Who would you want to be stranded with on a deserted island? Right now, definitely my boyfriend. He understands me very well, and he works a lot. He works out a lot, so I think I would be safe. If money was no object, what would you do all day? I would travel the world. I would be in a new country, in a new city every week or every other day, and I would make sure in every city I go, I help someone in need. If money was no problem, in your day-to-day life, you go through and meet people that you really know that 50 euros or 100 euros would really help this person. So I wouldn't hesitate to help such people, not because they are begging for money, but people you just look at and you're like, I know they need help. I would love to do that around the world. Okay. Woo, these questions are so many. I hope you guys are not bored. If you could go back in time, what year would you travel to? I think the 70s were good. I think people who lived in the 70s had a lot of fun. That's what I think. Because that's when everything started coming to the world. There was rock and roll, R&B was starting off, hip hop people were really into it. So I think the 70s, and the fashion style was really good. I think the 70s were a lot of fun. Okay, what else? How would your friends describe you? Fun. I'd like to turn up. I think that's what they would describe me. I'm loud, I'm dancing, and I'm fun. That's what I think they would say. And I always have a drink in my hand somehow. So like coffee or something. This is coffee, guys. I promise you. I have a night shift today, so it's coffee. So, next question. What are your hobbies? My hobbies are, apart from trying to cross things off my bucket list and travel, my other hobbies are I'm learning Spanish, and I want to, or I've already started learning how to dance salsa. So salsa and Spanish are hobbies of mine right now. I'm also reading, I'm filming videos, I'm going live. I don't know if I can call those hobbies, but it's 2021 and we're still on lockdown. How much of your hobbies, of my hobbies, can I live up to? So once they open up, I'm going back to dancing salsa, but Spanish classes I've already taken on my own online. Okay. What is the best gift you have ever given? The best gift I have ever given. It would be maybe flying my family to the coast. That was a good gift, I think. But I'm one person that likes to give gifts or to surprise people, so I wouldn't know which one was the best. But um, my my family members flew to Mombasa for the first time, courtesy of me. So maybe that's a good gift. I don't know. What do you guys think? So, what is the worst gift you have received? I have. The worst gift that people give me is when someone gives you something you know that they got as a gift and then they just wrapped it up and gave you again. That is the worst gift that anybody can give any other person, because that means you're just too lazy to really look into what would they love or what they wouldn't love, and just give them something that you have at home, because you know very well when someone gives you a gift for your birthday or Christmas and you can see it wasn't meant for you. They just had it in the drawer somewhere. So I think those are the worst gifts, if you ask me. Okay. Aside from necessities, what one thing could you not go a day without? That's a very good one. Apart from necessities, and necessities, I think I wouldn't go a day without my phone right now. And it's not because I'm attached to my phone like that, and it's because I just started my new business, www.bucketlistcess.com, and it's I'm selling travel inspired products, and because of that I wouldn't dare go a day without my phone, because I have to receive the orders, I have to send the orders out, and I have to post about more products. So yeah, definitely my phone right now. But before my business, I don't know, I really do not know. Coffee, maybe. I don't know if I've gone a day without a cup of coffee. I need it. I need my coffee because of working too many night shifts. I'm always like almost very sleepy when I wake up. I need a cup of coffee afterwards, immediately afterwards. Okay. List two pet peeves. I think I already said about my pet peeves. I hate it when people spit on the ground, especially when they spit on concrete. I would die. And I hate dishonesty. People who are just dishonest and trying to be fishy with you. That is a pet peeve of mine. Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a very good question. I see myself having 100K subscribers in 5 years, and we'll repeat to this in 5 years. That will be in 2026. In 2026, I'll have 100K subscribers, and I will have a house near the beach. Amen. How many pairs of shoes do you own? I own less pairs than people think. People think I have a lot of shoes. I do not. Maybe 10, not more than that. I used to have a lot of shoes. All my 20s, I had too many shoes. And then I realized I had a lot of shoes that were crappy. So I started giving them away. I started throwing them away. I started giving them away. I started selling them. Now I have to start afresh when it comes to shoes. If you are a superhero, what powers would you have? I would be able to read people's mind. What would you do if you won the lottery? I would definitely set up businesses and invest that money without telling anybody, except maybe only my boyfriend or my immediate family. But I wouldn't tell people or just nobody. I would just invest it and put up businesses and put up my foundation where I can help other people, especially orphans. But yeah, that's what I would do. And then I would continue living a normal life. That is always my plan if I ever win a lottery. I hope I win a lottery one day. What form of public transportation do you prefer? Air, boat, train? bus or car. Air, why not, right? So, but when you're in Germany and you're going from city to city, train rides are very comfortable. They're okay. So train, of course, also. Air and train. What's your favorite zoo animal? It will be a monkey. Yes. If you could go back in time to change one thing, what would it be? If I could go back in time to change one thing, maybe I would have gone. I would have gone. I don't know. I would. I don't know. If I were to change anything, I would also try. I would not only settle in Germany, of which I'm very happy that I settled in Germany and I got to meet my boyfriend and I got to do my nursing school here. But I would also try another country, relocating to another country. Not in Germany and also another country. Not instead of both. Okay. If you could share a meal with any four individuals, living or dead, who would they be? Sharing a meal, it would be the three men in my life. My boyfriend, my dad, and my two brothers. Are those four? Yeah, those are four. Perfect. How many pillows do you sleep with? As many as possible. One is never enough. Well, I think I have like 3 or 4 in my bed, so 3 or 4. What's the longest you've gone without sleep and why? I think it's actually almost every month that I come from night shift. I have like 3 or 4 days off and I cannot sleep. And then I have to have in the happen and I'm awake again. So sometimes it during such days. Okay. What's the tallest building you've been to the top in? What's the tallest building you've been to the top in? So the longest building, I'm trying to think because I've been at the Eiffel Tower. It's long, but it's not that long. I've been to the peak of that. I've been to the TV tower in Berlin. I've been to the cathedral in Geneva. I've been to the cathedral in Ulm. I'm thinking the cathedral in Ulm. I think that is taller than the cathedrals I've been to, because I've been to the cathedral in Munich also and the cathedral in Vienna, but the one in Ulm I think is taller, I think. Would you rather trade intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence? That's a very good question. I would like to trade looks for intelligence because that would be about me. It would be about me being intelligent and being able to go through this world as an intelligent person, because you need that. But I also know that our world is very much our world is shallow. We are all shallow and petty. So looks is a big plus because people want to interact with you before they even know about you because of looks first, how you look, how you present yourself. So being ugly does not help because that's how people are. That is the psychology of people. But being intelligent, so being pretty and looking for other people to see. So being intelligent is for you to be able to navigate and to be able to go through life. So I think I would choose intelligence over looks, definitely. What I would love both, but intelligence. How often do you buy clothes? That's a very good one. I'm getting rid of all my dresses right now. I made a video about that. If you haven't watched the video, please do. I have a video on my channel. I posted it yesterday. But I don't buy clothes as often as people think. I don't. I have, what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to buy more clothes because I'm giving away what I have right now in my closet. And I will maybe buy a lot of them at once. But normally I buy maybe one article per month. Like every month I'm trying to find one good thing, or one thing that I need. Maybe a good jeans, a good dress, a good trench coat, a good pair of shoes, but one, because I want to invest in quality and not quantity anymore. And I want to find things that I'm really attracted to, and things that I really need, and things that I will wear a lot of, or the things that combine with a lot of things in my closet. So I think definitely I will buy more clothes this year, but I buy one article per month or two maximum. Okay. Have you ever had a secret admirer? Yes, I have. I used to get, when I was living in the nursing quarters. I was in the nursing quarters, and I used to get teddy bears and letters and stuff and flowers from someone who was a secret admirer. But afterwards, they revealed themselves, so they were not secret anymore. What's your favorite holiday? It is Valentine's Day. I don't know if you would call that a holiday. No, I love Valentine's Day, but not that much. And I love New Year's. New Year's Eve is a good holiday for me. I used to love Christmas, but since I cannot be with my family, it's a little bit difficult to love Christmas. Yeah. Okay. So what else? What's the most daring thing you've ever done? Traveling the world solo. Like, solo trips are very daring. But right now I don't think I could go anywhere. But that's a very daring move to do, especially if you're a woman and you're black. So, what was the last thing you recorded on TV? I don't record things on TV. What was the last book you read? The last book I read was Defending Jacob. But right now I'm reading How to Live Danishly. No, My Year Living Danishly. Yeah, okay. What's your favorite type of foreign food? Indian and Mexican. I love tapas. Are you a clean or messy person? I'm in between. I'm not messy in the fact that I'm throwing clothes everywhere and you cannot find something. No, but I'm also not that clean that I'm always cleaning up and always tidying things and they have to look a particular way. I'm also not like that. I'm a little bit easy when it comes to such things. So I'll say in the middle. Who would you want to play you in a movie of your life? Who would play me in the movie of my life? That's a very good question. That's a very, very good question. Maybe Lupita Nyong'o, because she would relate to the Kenyan life, and she's a big star, a big actress. So maybe Lupita. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? It takes me, right now, because I'm trying to practice more on my makeup, it takes me at least 1.5 hours to get ready, because I realized, and have to be honest with myself, it takes me 40 minutes to do my makeup right now if I want to do it well. But I was in boarding school. If I'm in a hurry, I will be out the door in 5 minutes, and I can do that very well. Actually, you'll not even know that I only had 5 or 6 minutes to get ready. So it's definitely possible. Yeah. So, what kitchen appliance do you use every day? A coffee machine. I use that every day. What else? A water. What is it called? I'm thinking in German again. Water heater. A heater I also use every day for tea. What is your favorite fast food chain? Burger King and KFC. KFC. What's your favorite family recipe? Chapati. Omelette. Yeah. I always used to make omelets for my dad when I was younger. I think that was the first food I learned how to make, because I wanted to make him eggs when my mom was not there, and I learned how to do that. So I would say omelette. Do you love or hate roller coasters? That's a good question. I want to go on a roller coaster at least one more time, but I don't like them. I hate them, but I have to go at least one more time. What's your favorite family tradition? I said that meeting all of us in Christmas or New Year's or Easter. That's my favorite one because we get to eat some goat meat and drink together. What is your favorite childhood memory? I think I also said that one, guys. Oh, there's another one. My favorite childhood memory is when one of my uncles came to visit us, and he did not know that that day he visited us was my birthday, my 13th birthday. So he gave me 100 shillings, but counted 13 of them because it was my 13th birthday. That was 1,300 bob, guys. I was so happy. That was so good. I was so happy because I could take that money. I went to the nearest kiosk. I bought all the sweets and candy that I've always wanted. And because I was turning 13, I had already started to know about skincare. I bought a lotion. It was called Lady Gay, but I bought the sachet one because I was always interested with how do you use that. That kind of lotion looks very grown up, and I wanted the sachet from Lady Gay, so I bought that one. But before I could finish the money up, my mom took the money. 1 minute, someone is on the door. Please give me 1 minute. Dankeschön. Ich bin live eigentlich auch, aber ist egal. Ich wollte die Dings noch ein bisschen größer, das war cool. Ja, ist noch hier bei uns. Wo ist schon meine Arbeit mit diesem? Ja, deswegen habe ich nicht gewusst, dass es hier noch ist, weil ich glaube, er hat weggestellt. So, würdest du bitte noch mal gucken, ob alles geht? Alles klar, ich habe nicht geguckt. Okay. Ja. Ist der gut? Geht es dir auch? Nein. Ist alles drin, Schatz? Ja. Okay. Sehr schön. Ich mag Wein. So guys, sorry, I had to step out a little bit. So guys, how have you been? Let me check your comments first and then we can continue. Hi Fine.
Für Döner.
Hier.
Du nicht?
So let me check what you guys are saying and then we can continue.
Ich hätte mir sehr gern Saudern heute geholt.
Ja, dann gehe ich einfach zur Bank und bringe dir.
Ja, dann brauchst du nicht, dann kann ich auch zur Bank.
Wenn du es kannst, dann wär's.
Ja, weiß nicht. Muss ich gucken. Muss jetzt erstmal was essen.
Okay.
Ich habe jetzt beschlossen, ich nehme die Fine hierher mit, weil bis die warum soll die alleine?
Ja, das ist perfekt.
Oder?
Ja, gute Idee. So guys, let us continue. Alex, I see what you're saying. Yeah, definitely. That'll be a good time. All right, so let's continue with the questions, guys. We will be done in around 20 minutes. So the next question is your glass half full or half empty? Half full. Very positive and very hopeful for the future. So definitely half full. How old were you when you learned Santa wasn't real? I didn't have that kind of culture where I just I believed in Santa like that. Not at all. Schatz, du kannst mir yeah, okay. Ich nehme sie zu mir. Ach so, du wolltest ihr was zu trinken geben? Ah ja, okay. So guys, I'm sorry, there is our mom-in-law's dog is here. I wanted to take him, but he has to drink first. Okay. So where are we? What free items would you take with you to a deserted island? These are the common questions. 3 things, not 3 people, 3 things, right? I'll take my phone, I'll take a knife and fire, a lighter. I'll take a lighter, a knife, and my phone. Okay, what else? What was your favorite subject in school? Physics and chemistry. What's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten? Oh, that's a very good question. Unusual thing I've ever eaten. I've eaten a crocodile in Nairobi, Carnival, Nairobi. I've eaten a crocodile and I think a snake, but without knowing that I ate a snake. I knew afterwards. Do you collect anything? Yes, I collect postcards from around the world and snowballs from around the world. Yeah. So, we still have a few more questions, guys. Thank you for staying with me. So I'm very, very grateful. Is there anything you wished would come back into fashion? Afro, I wish it would come back into fashion, and bell bottoms. And those tops that have big shoulders, I think those ones were also a lot of fun. So I wish those ones could come back into fashion. So, which of the 5 senses would you say is your strongest? Wow. Maybe touch. Because and here I can hear well, but I cannot see as much and I cannot smell as much as other people do. My boyfriend, for example, can smell things from a million miles away. And then before they reach to me, the house is already burning. But I can't smell or see that well. I cannot see that far right now, and I don't want to wear glasses at all. So maybe my touch, and I don't know what is better. I think touch. Okay, maybe here. Oh, I'm getting confused now. I don't know which one of my senses is the strongest, but that is a very good question. Have you ever had a surprise party? What was that was an actual surprise party? No. I'm always organizing surprise parties for people, but people don't organize surprise parties for me. I don't know what is wrong with that. So I'm done. I'm not surprising anybody else. But I've gotten surprises for my birthday, but as gifts, or someone thought of me in a special way. Once my cousin also sent someone to make me a cake here in Germany, but she was in Kenya. That was a very good surprise. I loved that. Such surprises I've had, but surprise parties that I did not know of and I got really surprised, no. That's actually very sad. Are you related or distantly related to anyone famous? My dad is famous. If you know Mugithi at all and you live in Nakuru, then you know my dad. Okay. What do you do to keep fit? What do you do to keep fit? Actually, right now I'm doing some kung fu with my boyfriend, which is helping a lot to keep fit. But I walk a lot and I dance and yeah. So those are the things I do to keep fit. Okay. Does your family have a motto, spoken or unspoken? No. I think what I would say is we respect our jobs. When you get a job, you respect it and you do the best you can in the job. And people will always keep telling you that, but I don't know what else. Mm-mm. And we all love and respect our grandmother very much. Maybe that is the rule. If you are ruler of your own country, what would be the first law you would introduce? No corruption. Anyone trying to be corrupt would be in jail in 24 hours. I hate the corruption in my country. Also, I would change some infrastructure. I would change. There's so much I would change about my country, and it would be. I love Kenya very much, but it has a lot to improve on, especially when it comes to health, the health facilities and hospitals. I hate the fact that you cannot be attended to if you are sick unless you have cash money up front. That really bothers me, and I think it's because I live now in Germany, and in Germany they'll always take care of you, and then we can sort out the finances later, or you just give your card, which is perfect, your insurance card, and you're already going to the theater in minutes. So I love that. But in Kenya, a lot of people have died waiting for money, or waiting for finances, because nobody attended to them at the hospital because they did not have cash money. That is something I would really change in Kenya. If I were rich, and one day I will have a hospital and just walk in and out without paying. Yes. I don't know how that works, but I will find a way one day. Who was your favorite teacher in school and why? My favorite, we used to call her Sexy. She's already passed. She passed while I was in Germany. But Sexy was a woman, that was a nickname. I'll not say her full names. She because of her nickname, you can imagine she was sexy. She used to look really good. And then she had, those working skirt suits. She had those. Hers were very short, I mean up to the knee short, and she had a lot of them. I think she could come to school for like a whole term without having to wear anything twice. She had a lot of them, and they were all very stylish and very good quality and very good looking, and her nails were always done, her hair and makeup were always done. And I used to think she was really keen on how she looked. And apart from her looks, she was a very good English teacher. So yeah, that was very interesting. A very good English teacher, and at the same time looked really good. She was my favorite teacher because of that, and she liked me. So what three things do you think of the most? What three things do you think of the most each day? My future, my family, my health. Yeah. If you had a warning label, what would yours say? Honesty only. Yeah. I only want honesty around me. What song would you say best sums you up? Song. I'm in the Hove lane. I'm in the Hove lane. Oh, I'm the best. Or Win Again. All of those songs are done by Nicki Minaj, so I think those are the songs that sum me up. What celebrity would you like to meet at Starbucks for a cup of coffee? Nicki Minaj. And when it comes to Kenya, Kamene Goro or Caroline Mutoko. Those are women I love in radio, in media. I would like to meet those ones. Yeah. What else? Who was your first crush? I didn't want to answer that because I don't remember well. But when I was a teenager, it was definitely Colin Farrell. Whew. Okay, 10 more questions and then we are done, guys. What is the most interesting thing you can see out of your office or kitchen window? My kitchen window, I'll see my neighbors from my kitchen window because we live on the 4th floor, and it is the building looks like square like that, and there's an in-between thingy. So when we look out the window from my kitchen window, you see other other apartments. Yeah. And there's a tree there. So in the middle, there's a big tree and a park for kids. That's what I would say. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would you say you are? I would say I am an 8. I know people in my life that, like my brother and my dad, they are so funny. I'm laughing at every second sentence that comes out of their mouth. But for myself, I'd say I'm a 7 or an 8. I'm not sure. What do you, the guys that know me, what do you think I am? Please comment down below how funny I am from 1 to 10. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, I'm 34 right now, I'll be 44. I will be living in a city near a beach. I'll be financially free. I will have at least 500k subscribers and a thriving business, a thriving podcast show. I would have written at least 3 or 4 books. I'll have traveled to at least 100 countries. Yeah, that's where I'll be in 10 years. What was your first job? My first job was, I was a receptionist at a clinic from my dad's best friend, Dr. Gashunga. Hi. He was my first boss. That was my first job. And I earned 150 Kenya shillings per day. That is €1.50 per day. I loved my job. It was so much fun. But that was the first one though. If you could join any past or current music group, which would you want to join? A music group. Elani and Sauti Sol from Kenya. Shags ni wapi, Alex? Shags ni Thika. I come from Thika. I would not call it Thika. Wacha niite Murang'a and Gatanga. One of my shows is in Gatanga and the other show is in Kandara. So I would sum that up to Murang'a or Thika if you want, because when from Thika it's like 1 hour. Both of them are like 30 minutes to 1 hour away from Thika. Okay. So another question, Alex? We can bring them. Okay, what else? How many languages do you speak? I speak Kikuyu, Swahili, English. I don't know if you can call Sheng a language, but Sheng and German. Currently, I'm taking Spanish classes. So, Alex, you asked something. How long have I been to Germany? Something like that, right? I've been here for 10 years. Yeah, I came 10 years ago. I was an au pair girl. I was an au pair here in Germany. I was an au pair in Austria. I came back to Germany and did my voluntary work for 1.5 years. And then I did nursing school for 3 years. And since nursing school, I've been working. So I've been here for 10 years. Oh, that's a long time. That's a decade. Okay, all right. What is next? Who is the most intelligent person you know? Wow. So I would say, wow, that's a very good question. I know a lot of intelligent people, but I don't know which is the most intelligent one. There are 3 people that I think are very intelligent. What is his name? Something Peterson. Let me tell you right now. And I love his work. There's a psychologist. Called Peterson. I love him very much. And there's Summerfield, a woman called Summerfield. I'm very bad with names, so forgive me. But there are 2 people that one is a psychologist. Peterson is a psychologist, and Summerfield or Summerland or something like that. Sorry, is a philosopher. So those 2 are very intelligent, and I love their work very much. And if you want to know more about those 2 and you want to really know their names, DM me. Instagram is Bucketlist. Says DM me. I'll tell you about those 2. I'll send you the links to those 2. They're really good, but I forget names very fast, which is really bad. So have you asked something? Why do I want to learn Spanish? You asked, right? Before I started doing German and came to Germany, the first lesson I always wanted, the first the first language that really attracted me was Spanish. It was actually very weird. I only wanted to learn Spanish because of those soap operas we used to watch when we were teenagers. And I tried to go to a Spanish class, and it was very enjoyable. I loved learning the language, how my tongue, how the words feel on my tongue in Spanish. I loved that. I think it's a very sexy language. And then I came to love Spanish countries very much. Spain is one of my favorite countries also. I love the food, I love the people, I love the atmosphere. And the only reason I did not do this before is I went to a Spanish class and there were very few people, like 2 people. Every day someone was sick, every day some people did not come to class, so it became a little bit boring. But mostly that's why I did German, because German class was always full, and that's how I ended up in Germany. But Spanish was always my first love. I have to learn Spanish. And then French is because I want to do a lot of business with the French, and a lot of people speak French in the world, so I'll do that for the sake of that. And I will do Chinese because for the sake of businesses also, because I plan on doing a lot of businesses in the future. But as far as my love for languages is, I definitely have to learn Spanish just for myself. Okay. If you had to describe yourself as an animal, which one would it be? I asked my boyfriend that a few minutes ago, and he said an eagle. I'm an eagle. I think it's flying above my problems and my struggles and my stuff. That is a very good one. I'm an eagle. Yeah. What is the one thing you will never do again? I will never let other people, I'll not let other people dictate how I live my life. I tried doing that in my 20s because I did not know better, and then you realize after some time that people really don't care. They just want to have some influence in your life and try to dictate your decisions according to how they would make their decisions, without realizing that you are always going to be different to other people. So definitely I will never let other people dictate how I live my life. I will live my life according to my own terms. Yeah. So the last question, guys, who knows you the best? 2 people, I would say. I said my boyfriend knows me the best because he lives with me. We've been living together for almost 6 years now. Hey, Fine. For almost 6 years now. And my brother knows me quite well. Not as well as my boyfriend, but quite well. Yeah, guys, those were 130 questions. I answered 130 questions. The last ones were 100 and the others were 20 or 30, so I'm not sure. So I've definitely more than 100 questions. Guys, that was really, really good. Thank you so much for submitting your questions, and I hope you liked this session also. I hope you liked knowing the answers to the questions that you guys had, and I hope that it helped you know me a little bit better. So I'll give you 2 or 5 minutes if you have any other questions, and then I'm going to cook because I have night shift in 1 hour. So let me see what you guys are saying, and then we can end the live. Yeah, so guys, if you don't have any other questions, let me thank you so much for staying with me. I will be going live every other day. I'm going live every day until I get monetized. We are not playing this year. I've been on YouTube for 2.5 years now, and I wasn't as, I wanted to take my time to learn. How long did it take you to speak fluent German? It took me some time. Okay, I learned some German when I was in Kenya, and the German I learned was just the basic German. Actually, I wish I had done more of German classes in Kenya, but to be honest, I only did the bare German that I needed to get a visa to come to Germany. That was how my 24-year-old me was thinking. But I wish I had done more German classes in Nairobi, because in Nairobi doing German classes is cheap at Goethe Institute. When you go to Goethe Institute, you think it's expensive, and then you realize that you're paying only 100 euros for German classes, and in Germany you will need like 500 or more. German classes in Germany are expensive. So I did German classes in Kenya, and then I came here, and my first year I did not learn much, because I was working as an au pair girl with a host family that spoke to me in English, and they were also very busy, so we were not like talking every minute or every day. They were busy. So I did not learn that much German my first year. My second year in Austria, that's where I learned most German, because my family were young kids, and they with the young kids, you're with them at the playing ground, and you're talking to them about what to eat and what to drink and where to go. So that basic German, I learned it in Austria. So it took me some time to really learn some German. I'm still not perfect in it, even after 10 years. But I know my way around. I will discuss a topic with someone. We will talk through. I will not be quiet when we're talking. I will talk German. I've done nursing school in German, which is, yeah, it wasn't easy doing biology and anatomy and all of that stuff in German. So that helped, but I still have a lot to learn. I hope that answers your question. It definitely took me, let me say, if I was going to approximate when I started having conversations in German, it would be 3 years. Yeah. Okay. So do you have any other questions, guys, before I sign out? So I wanted to do this video. I want to do more lives, because I definitely want to get to the 4,000. You're most welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for your questions. I want to do more lives, because I want to get to the 4,000 watch hours very soon and get monetized. And I don't want to do lives like most people, where they just come live and just sit there and dance, or I want to do lives where we talk about a topic I'm very interested in. This year, give out more giveaways. Yeah, I will. I plan on giving out more giveaways. I plan on putting it in my videos that if you watch my video, or the video gets to 100k views, the activity I'm doing, I'm going to give one of you also. That is one of my plans for this year. So if you definitely watch my videos and you stay in my channel, you're always going to find a giveaway this year. That is my plan. Yeah, so it's like you knew. That is my plan, definitely. Yeah, so I want to get to my watch hours doing more meaningful lives, especially talking about that you guys get to know me better, if you want to stay in my channel, so that you don't feel like you're listening to a stranger. And also, I want to talk about my bucket list items. I want to do a vision board with you guys. I want to do more cooking videos with you. I want to do a lot of interviews and podcasts with you guys, but it's all going to be live. So we're going to get to the watch hours together, but also doing meaningful live streams. So I hope you guys appreciate that, and I hope that you also keep me company every time you get time to come to my live streams. And I can tell you, it's going to be definitely every day at 3 p.m. I will try to be live every day. If I have night shifts, definitely 3 p.m. If I'm off and I'm free, I'll always write on my Instagram. So if you're not following me, follow me on Bucket List Says on Instagram. And I will always tell you in advance when I'm going live on that day or tomorrow, and what the topic is. So let us go definitely to tomorrow's topic. I'm going to tell you the 100 things that are on my bucket list, and why they are on my bucket list, and what I've already done that was on my bucket list. So if you're interested in that, I hope you join me tomorrow at 3 p.m. also. And you can also tell me what is on your bucket list, what you want to do before you die, or before you kick the bucket, which we're not going to do very soon. We still have 125 years left. But come tomorrow at 3 p.m. and let us discuss our bucket list together. Yeah, so that is my plan, guys. So if you have time and you can watch these live again, or you can invite people to come to my live streams, or you can replay it while you're doing your house chores, or when you're walking, or when you're in the train going to work, it would mean a lot to me, because it would give me more hours or more minutes to my watch time. So guys, allow me to sign off. If you don't have any other questions, allow me to sign off. Let me go and cook something, and then after that I'm going to night shift again. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, all the support that you've been showing me, guys. So let me say goodbye or good night, depending on where you are, and I will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. German time. If you're in Kenya, it's going to be 5 p.m. So we're going to do like 1 hour or 2 hours tomorrow. So guys, thank you so much. Selena, thank you also very much for all the support you're showing me and all the love. I really feel it, girl, and I hope to see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you. Bye. I'll leave this live stream here so you can watch later. Bye. Ooh.